Tequila, you know Lori Evans, good for you. Got it, fantastic. Everybody's welcoming you. I don't see any more in the chat. I'm going to let this last little group of people in. Nope, Linda got it for me. And we're going to have to go ahead and get, well, because we just let in a big bunch, I'll say last call right now, last call. We love hearing from you. Welcome to the call. RRR247 is the place you want to be. Tuesday night is the most important night of the week. We're glad you made it. If you're brand new and you just came in, you can click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on the keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to let us know what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
Hello, I'm calling from California.
Welcome. California is now in the house. Thank you, ma'am. Glad you made it. We were calling number 17. We almost hit that 20 mark. I'll bet you there's probably 3 more in the chat. But unfortunately, we have to get going, so I'm going to hit a couple buttons there. I'll hit a button over here. Oh, let me make this one different. And then I want to close that so it's not in my way. And welcome to all 17 plus brand new people. I may have lost count. We probably hit 20 again this week. We usually have 20 to 30 people every single week. We're growing at a fantastic rate. I love seeing it. I love seeing all the different states represented, but I especially love seeing Florida being so well represented in the call tonight. So thank you for everybody who unmuted and had a chance to say hello, and welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Oops, I forgot one more button. Where'd that button go? It moved over here again. Record to the cloud. There we go. So welcome everybody to the RRR247 team conference call. It's the most important night of the week. And write this down if you didn't hear me earlier. Do not miss a Tuesday night call, because everything important happens. All the magic happens here. All the big announcements happen here. Anytime Rory and Tanya are going to be adding something new to the system to help you build your business or help you make more money, it will always be launched and talked about on a Tuesday night. So never miss a Tuesday night call. Do yourself a favor and put that on your calendar. Schedule it. Schedule your life around it, and do everything else you had to do on every other night of the week, but not Tuesday night. So I'm proud of all of you. Well, we had 357 people that have logged in already on a Tuesday night during right after our holiday season. Congrats. Welcome to the team. For all the new folks, well, let's say 17, 18 new people. My name's Niall Eddy. I live in the Sunshine State. I'm just outside of Orlando, surrounded by about, I don't know, 20 or 25 lakes. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to fish every single one of them this summer. When my buddy gets over here, we're going to wet a line after line after line after line. I've been in this industry for 35 years now. It's opened up doors for me that I never knew existed. It gave me 2 important things that changed the course of my life. It gave me time freedom, spend more time with my kids, and it gave me financial freedom, spend more money on my kids, and put some stuff away for their future as well. When I got involved, I was an extra construction worker, became an aviation mechanic because of an injury to my back. I went to school to be an aviation mechanic, get my associate's degree in avionics. And it was while I was in school, I think I had one more semester to go, when I was introduced to this industry. And I thought it was a great thing to be involved in, because I seen a path for me to just make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids on the weekends, do more things for my kids on the weekends. Because we all know when dad goes to school, everybody goes to school, right? Life has been changed for a little while. And I know my kids were, they were being good kids, and they were just getting along with everything that I was going through, working, going to school all day long, 16 credits a semester, packing it in, trying to get through it. And I got to that last semester is when I found this. So finding a way to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil them in the weekends, that was a blessing to me. I jumped in there, but it didn't take me long at all to realize this industry, it's much more than that. It was much bigger than that. And the income potential was something like I've never seen before. So I dove in, I became a student of the industry, I became a student of the system that I was working at the time. I didn't have any experience or any knowledge, so I just did twice the work that everybody else did to make up for what I didn't know. And it wasn't long, I graduated school, I went to work at the airport with some letters of recommendations from my instructors. I got hired right away, but I was only working there for about 8 months. But I got up one morning and I was having a cup of coffee. I looked at my wife and I said, it's no longer advantageous for me to go to work anymore. I'm having more fun and making more money with my part-time business that was supposed to be weekend money for my kids. So I don't think I'm going to work there much longer. I went into work that day, gave my 3-week notice. He was so upset with me that he said, now, if you're serious, you can go ahead and leave today. I got this big smile on my face, and I shook his hand and thanked him, grabbed my toolbox, and I left that day. I never looked back. That was 35 years ago. For the last 35 years, this industry gave me the time freedom. I was that dad that got to put my kids on the bus, take my kids off the bus, go to every football practice and game with my son, go to every volleyball practice and game with my daughter, go to cheer camp even with my other daughter that was a cheerleader. I was totally involved in my kids' life, and I was living a dream life that most dads don't get to do. And I didn't get to do before this industry. I was lucky if I got home in time to have dinner with them. But usually it was get there just in time to give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them to go brush their teeth and go to bed, get up and do it again tomorrow. I was missing out on a lot. This industry gave me that time freedom to spend as much time as I wanted with my children. But the other thing it gave me was financial freedom. All of us parents know whenever we took our kids somewhere or we did something, especially if we went on vacation, we took that credit card out and we swiped it as many times as they asked us to swipe it because we love our children and we're going to do that for them. And then we get home and we see the credit card bill and that guilt sets in what we just spent, right? All of us went through that. I went through that. Maybe it was just me, but there's something that never happened to me again for the rest of my life because I could take that kids anywhere they wanted to go, swipe the credit card, never feel guilty about it, and pay that card off with ease. That's what this industry did for me. Time freedom and financial freedom and the ability to spend as much time with my children as I wanted and be around them and be around their friends and know who they're hanging out with and what they're doing. And even when they're not paying attention, they were because my kids grew up with that entrepreneurial spirit that I wasn't even trying to put in them. But my son said, I know Dad has worked for himself for as long as I've been alive. And that's who I want to be. I don't want to work for somebody else. He'll be 30 years old here in a couple of months. He's never had a job in his life. He's been self-employed since he was 11 years old. That's a dream life, and I didn't even know I was doing it. And even when you think they're not paying attention, folks, they're paying attention. So when we say lead by example in everything that we do, that includes our kids because they're always watching. And it took me years and years to find it out. But that's what this industry gave me. It gave me the ability to lead my kids by example, but give them the best life that I could give them. And a couple of years into the industry, I'm telling you, I look back one day and I was making more in a couple of months' time than anybody I'd ever known in my life was making in an entire year. When I say it opened up doors for me that I didn't know existed, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, mean that. It's no exaggeration. As a carpenter or as an aviation mechanic, I never would have been able to do the things I did or meet the people that I met. So for 35 years, I've been living a dream life, and I've known the founders of this system that you guys are looking into for 30 of those 35 years already. In the first couple of years in business, I wanted to expand around the country. I was looking for a voicemail that could take a lot of volume. I wanted to do the mail order program that I was doing, and I wanted to advertise in the top 300 newspapers and run it all through one voicemail. I needed a voicemail that could take a lot of volume. Everybody told me, you need to go talk to this Roy Rickard guy. So I did. I got his phone number. I called him up. He's working for a telephone company. He's got a system that he built that was what we call a billboard voicemail. It took all the volume I needed to take. But as I built a network of people around the country, a network of students all over the country, I could leave a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. One message out to thousands of people at the same time. And I see some of the younger folks looking at me going, well, we do that every day today, don't we? That we have that technology. Well, guess what? This was in 1992. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of the technology we have today. But we had this young kid with that software techie brain and a love for mass communication. That's something his grandfather instilled into him. So that's why he ended up there building that system he did. But guess what? When the internet came out in 93, 94, and everybody started putting home computers on their kitchen counters or their home offices, and some of you might remember, I know Howard, you probably remember the monitors that were about this big. Sometimes it took two of us to carry it in the house and put it in the counter. That's when Rory found his niche. He got online, he left the telecom company, got online, became the first online guru specializing in lead generation because no one knew how to market an opportunity or market a business and create leads like Rory Rickard could do. And we've tried lots of other lead gen companies out there. No one could produce the quantity or the quality of leads that he could produce. So him and his wife, they built a lot of successful network or lead generation companies, supplying leads to all of the entrepreneurs, not just all over the country now, but globally, because he's all over the internet. I remember talking to him in the early years, and I didn't know what country he was going to be in when I called him. He's flying back and forth from this country, back home to that country, back home to that country, back home. That's the lifestyle he got to live. And he built relationships and business partners all over the planet. He nurtured every one of those business relationships, every relationship that is, and he treated everybody right. And that's why he became the number one in the industry. But after building lead generation companies, he started building websites because guess what? We're all on the internet. We need a website to promote our businesses. He started building websites, and his statistics from the sites that he built, because of the way he knew how to write and the people that he had helping build those websites, were better than anybody else out there. They went from a one-page thing to the second generation page behind the page thing, and they kept developing and they adding to it and more technology and more services and more things to help you make money until it evolved into what you guys seen today, which was officially launched about 16, 17 years ago, called PBS, the Performance Blogging System, which is a system that has hundreds of pages inside that one main page that all represent different products and services that you get to take to the marketplace to build yourself an incredible income with multiple streams of income. You get to take relevant products and services and have a positive impact on other people's lives while you're building yourself an incredible business. Rory's a guru. He's been doing it for more than 3 decades. He knows what he's done, and everything he knows how to do, he's poured into the system, and it's at your fingertips. You can get plugged in now and become a student like I did, and dive in, and whatever your goals are. If you came here to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, we've got the system in place for you to do it. If you came here to just supplement your retirement income, we can do that too. Everything's in place for you. If you came here for a new career, like myself and Linda and some of the other places that you see on the screen, and you want to make this your full-time career, change the course of your life like I did maybe, then you found your home here also, because we've got the system in place to help you do that. An incredible thing is being built here, and it's being built by 2 incredible people, and they're co-founders of the system, Rory and Tanya Rickard. I met Rory the way I just explained to you. A few years after meeting him, I got to fly out there and meet his lovely wife, Tanya. I met an incredible young woman that was raising 7 kids, running several other businesses, and helping Rory get this built at the same time. Rory's bringing in students. Tanya's helped training them. They painted a vision to a circle of people that you guys are going to get to meet a lot over the next several weeks. That group of people caught on to their passion, caught on to their love to take something out to the rest of the world, touch as many other families as we could, stomp out poverty in every corner that we can, give people a hand up in every country that we can, and we don't want to rest until we've touched every country and every continent all around the planet and helped as many people as we can. That circle of people has expanded and talked to a bigger circle of people, and they kept growing until they included you, all 416 of you that are on Zoom tonight, and the hundreds that are on the call, the dial-in number tonight, and the ones that couldn't even make it tonight. We've got a marketing army that has taken the world by storm, and you guys are a part of that. So if you're looking for a place where you can build yourself an incredible business while also having a positive impact on other people's lives all over this planet, you found your home. And all of us here, we welcome you with open arms. And there's not one part of this leadership that can't wait to meet you and help you. It is 17 minutes after. I'm sorry for going a little bit long because we got a little bit started a little late. Forgot about that. But so without any further delay, I want to introduce to you somebody who has become my brother, my best friend, and even though he's younger than me, my mentor. And our leader, one of our co-founders, Mr. Rory Rickard, out there in snowy Utah, buried by 22 inches of concrete every snow. I hope you're warm and you're safe, you and Jim both. And I can't wait to hear what you're going to share with us tonight.
Oh my gosh, we've got an awesome day. Tanya and I are going to be on here together, and I got some housekeeping first, and then we're going to have some fun with Dream Bigger. And I've been waiting for this like non-stop since we announced it. We started this months ago. First of all, I just want to say, Tanya, we have like 170 entries. That is awesome. And that means we're going to be doing this for the bulk of the year. And I don't want to stop. It's something we wanted to add. It's one of our tweaks we're making as we go forward with the year. And Tanya, you're the one that started talking about making little tweaks and what that, there's a little change and what that projects across the like the scope of a year, right?
Yes, I did actually. I think because people get confused and they think that they have to do like this huge change. And it's really just a small little thing. It's a small little thing, little tiny steps. If you keep adding those and adding those, it's like a snowball. It takes effect. Before you know it, your life has changed completely.
So we're gonna do the dream bigger thing, and you guys, this is gonna be a lot of fun. However, before we do that, Tanya, do you realize that November it was 4 years that we've been doing the IBO program?
I actually didn't realize it. It seems like we just started.
Yeah, 4 years. We've been doing the IBO program, and we launched it somewhat slowly. We kept it very private with instructors, VIPs. We didn't have a lot of slots open. And here it is, January 3rd. And I waited till the first of the year to get things going. And we have a lot of people in queue. We have a lot of people that haven't got their paperwork back in. Get that in. Okay, now I'm coming to you. I was on with them today and we were reviewing things. And I'm just going to point out a couple of things. First, I'm going to talk Tanya and I, and it's definitely even better now, but we have thrived when there's a recession. When we do lead generation and online marketing, it's always been recession proof. If anything, we got jolts of business more so than not. Okay, and we've made big changes during that, and we've been able to capitalize because we're the right place at the right time with the right solutions at the right time in the right place. And here we are today with this awesome RRR247 family. Tanya, you and I just pinch ourselves all the time. Like we are so blessed to have you guys, to have this. Yeah. Nobody understands it like the two of us, because we started when, it was there. It was, us answering the phones. We had our kids answering the phones. We built this with a vision, and then we just grew it, right? And I'm just going to go over something on the IBO. And we should bring Jim on. I think he's here today. There he is. Oh, he's co-hosted. Jim, come on for a second. In fact, I'm gonna have fun. Tanya does not like me doing this.
No, I do not. Hi, Jim.
How are you? As soon as I seen that face, I co-hosted him without even knowing.
I appreciate that. Okay, so here, I'm gonna have fun. Hold on a second.
I'm sure you are.
You know me.
Very well.
Are we going to the classroom?
Yes.
We're going to the classroom.
I just like it.
Love it.
But I think it's fitting for the first of the year, and I want to I like having the panel. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is my favorite one because it's like a picture frame thing, right? Okay. So, Jim, it's been 4 years, right, Jim?
It has, yeah.
4 years, and it's such an incredible gift, this program, and what it's grown into. And you guys, Jim, do you remember when we first started and we had like 40 slots? We got those filled, and then it was like, hey, we can do 10 more. We can do 10 more. And they literally, remember they told us, like, I don't think we're gonna get past 100. This is just how this works. And then I'm just letting you guys know, 4 years ago, something magical happened with the niche that we support, and this became a massive solution to the problems that you guys are aware of already. And it just opened up slots, and we've put in thousands of people into this program over the past 4 years. And we were on a review with the team, and we have something that just hit. It literally it came in like this just over the holidays. And I'm just going to just explain something. The way that the online marketing works, it thrives during recession. It's literally recession proof.
Yeah.
If anything, it's shown that it's going to grow a bigger demand. So, and we have a plan today, and I want to get to that in a second. But Jim is going to be busy, and I'll tell you why. We want everything going through him. He's going to be overseeing stuff. You guys, a lot of you guys have met Jerry Bone. He comes to our events. He wasn't able to make it to Dallas, though you guys know that they chipped in with us to fund that. By the way, that was like one of my dreams, was to pay for barbecue for like a lot of people, and we did it. Like,
It was good barbecue.
Yeah. Remember I said, like, we're going to bring everybody here, and you're like, okay. And it wasn't even like, okay, sure we will. We're going to, and we just did it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to bring up, we have 200 slots open. I'm going to add that up. Jim, that means $150,000 is available to pay our community. Right?
Sir, yeah, it's ready for the taking. Yeah.
150 grand. We're already paying 300-400 grand a month right now. Another 150 grand to bless our family. So
We're paying more than
I'm
that.
going to look at the
really.
slots. We've been looking at the intake. If you qualify for it, do it. If I'm going to tell you this, I have some people, and I have really good news for you, Susan Bates. Niall Eddy, Susan Bates, your VIP student, as I know her well. Get her on the alternative thing immediately. So we've got great news on IBO and great news on IBO. If you're over the age of 69 and haven't been able to do the IBO, get with your instructor. We have a solution. We have a solution, and they know about it. We just rolled it out. So for those that are over the age of 69 that have not been able to do it, we have an alternative program. Get with your instructor. They got to file that through. Now, everybody 69 and down to 21, this program is available. Let your instructor know you're ready to do it. You can private message Jim right now and let him know you're available, but your instructors, we want you to connect you. We want them to connect you with Jim on Skype so that we have a steady communication to make sure you get up and going. Gary Bone, I'm back to that. I'm scattered a little bit today. Gary Bone is going to be calling a lot of you individually to get this ramped up. So if we have some people that have been on the fence, they haven't got their paperwork in, rekindle it immediately. The slots are available to get going, and the stuff that we are adding to is looking very solid. Now the guarantee is 6 months. We have some that have been going the full almost 4 years, and then everything in between. And I'm going to just stress this: do not go buy a house on it. Do not go buy a car on it. It is a bridge. Right? It is a bridge. If it lasts 6 months, fantastic. If it goes longer, fantastic, blessing. And when we wind it down, we try to do it the right way to where it can wind you back up. We have some people that are on their second right now, their second run.
Yep.
You guys, there's a lot of nuances to this. It is a blessing. If you qualify for it, do it. Now, I'm just going to let you guys know that on the bottom of step 1, I put new criteria about our alternative program for this. You guys have been asking for it. We have a very set process, and it allows us to grow very big because it's very protected. We just got to deal with the banks on that and their stipulations. There is an alternative plan. It's overseen by one of our trusted family friends that's part of this program who helps with their Spanish. So Austin Christensen is overseeing the alternative plan. We have to put somebody in place with that. So that's there. So for those that are over 69, we have a solution. Get going on it, okay? If your credit is below the required 620 with our program, just wait till it gets better and then reapply. You guys, we have always had available slots. We have never turned anybody away for a slot not being there. And in 4 years, I'm going to tell you, that's not what they told us when we got this going. We didn't have the demand. Things work out for us here, as we always like. We're just blessed. So I'm going to just open this up for the month of January. Family and friends, we're going to allow them in. I know we did it in November. We've got the slots there. Let's extend our family to family and friends and let them, be aware of what we're doing here. get them tied in. We do want them to talk to your instructor and get tied in. We want them to go through a presentation and get familiar with what we do here. But let's open this up to family and friends. Jim, is that okay with you? I just realized I just said that. Jim, are we good with that?
Yeah, we're good with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to explain the rules though, Rory, so they understand. I'm a rule follower. And I just want to explain a little bit because the family and friends may not know the whole purpose of this was really for you guys to have money coming in while you build here. So if we're helping them, they need to understand that this isn't just their money. There's a process to it, and they are legally bound to follow the rules. So I want to make sure they understand that. Their take, of course, is going to be their money, but I guess, Jim, you can explain it more. I just want to make sure everyone understands.
Yeah, we want them to, obviously we want them to come in the program and participate in the stuff here, but I'm going to tell you this right now. It's called a recession when you hear about people and you hear about your neighbors losing their job, right? And I had this with the instructors call too. If you lose your job, it's now a depression. We're going to have a lot of people losing jobs. The indicators are out there. And so it's one of those things. It's even if you think your friends, your neighbors are doing okay, they know what's going on in their workplace. I know a lot of people are going to get worried on this. Big corporations tighten their belt. Everybody has to tighten their belt when recessions hit because the economics just change. It's math. Okay.
And this is something that we did for our family. So when we first started this, we did this for our nieces and nephews and our Rory's sister, my family, some of my family. So it's something that really benefited them. And so if we're doing it for our family, that's why we want to extend it to our work family as well and do it here. So it's definitely a value. I think everybody should do it if you can.
Yeah, if you qualify for it, do it. There's no reason not to do it. Yeah. Jim, so I see some stuff on here that you don't have Jim's information. So I'm going to be really clear. He's the only Jim Fran on Skype. It's very easy to find him on Skype. Okay. His email, are you okay with that, Jim? If we put that out?
Yeah.
It's the family.
Yep. And
it's Jim Fran 26. Actually, we have a specific email for this. It's legal@leadstreams.com.
Jim froze, Rory. So wait for him to respond.
He freezes sometimes. I'm going to put this out in the chat.
Jim, come back to us. Jim,
legal@leadstreams.com. And check out details on the bottom of okay. You guys, this was not planned today till we had that talk. We've been keeping up with the slots open there. We can push this hard. 200 slots to fill this month. That's $150,000 a month to come in blessings. And it's awesome, stable processes right now. And I think you should do that.
I don't know if he wants to do that.
All right, text Jim if you want. Yeah, we're going to get really aggressive this month. If Jim puts that out there, it's good. Text him. Please text.
You guys, let's not waste his time though, because I want to explain this a little bit here, you guys. You're going to get paperwork and different things going in. So the ball's going to be right in your court. So I don't want you guys to need to be texting him and bothering him unless you guys have all your paperwork done and submitted to him. Please use other.
Thanks, babe. Instructors, you know how to do it. You add them to that board. You add them to Jim as in a three-way chat with you, Jim, and them to make sure we get the ball going. We got all hands on deck on this. The new advertiser, one of them wants 100 slots. It's one advertiser. They are freaking awesome. And they've been very, very awesome to work with, and they've been lasting a long time. So if you've been hesitating, you're on the fence, you've been waiting, go. Go right now, get that set up, let your instructor know, go get your card created, we get this process going, flood it, and then be patient, but get your paperwork done as soon as possible. You guys, this is an awesome way to start the year. It's awesome. Okay.
Hello, Rory.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback. This is great. Okay, go ahead, babe.
No, you paused.
Okay. So coming up this week, guys, a lot of updates. I'm going to go over this. I took mine off its charging. I almost want to get the new bands because they last like 5 days, but you guys know this watch. This is our Vivo watches that's tied to this in persona. The app is live approved on Apple. There's a few days of process they have to go through. We are going to be having a training 4 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Mountain, which makes it 3 Central and 1 o'clock Pacific. So we're going to be doing our training Saturday. We're going to spend an extra hour doing V marketing, and then we're going to have Million on, and we're going to be doing a massive update on our Vivo watches, the In Persona app. And you guys, things are starting to go live on Monday. So we're going to know everything what this is, what it means now going forward, and the founders packs that we were talking about, which we've got 5,000 available for the RRR247 family. They were sold out. They actually say sold out in the back office. They're not going to be available until the new process is up. We're going to hear all about that on Saturday. And I recommend that if you don't know what this is about, you're brand new, attend Saturday and get the knowledge. We're going to be marketing this out there in a very, very big way for a long time. We've embraced what medical technology is doing. It's one of our awesome additions. It's behind the VIP process going forward. But anybody now, just get the information. We're going to be building pages, and we're going to have ways to do stuff with it. And we're going to pretty much have it opened up because we don't have time to segregate it. But once we get it up and going, processing forward, it's behind the VIP curtain because it's been a great diversion, but we need to have it behind the main focuses we have, which is obviously DTCA, Bella Vita, and so forth. On that note, housekeeping, Bella Vita, I think it goes through Sunday midnight. It's 25% off enrollment packs. So instead of the enrollment pack being 400, it's 300 for promoter. Instead of it being 800, it's what is that, 600? And instead of being 1,600, is that right? Is it 16? I think it's, instead of being like 1,600, it's here's my math, babe.
I never doubt your math.
It's $1,200.
You guys use a human calculator.
And you get everything in there, which is already a huge savings. It's like half price because they already pack it with a lot of stuff. So I'm just putting this out there. They've done this once before for a 3-day period. It's going till Sunday. We're in the first of the year. If you haven't taken advantage of our second anchor offer, take 25% off, get your qualifications. I highly recommend the ambassador level because you get paid double. Now, we're going to really be focused on the double up, double down promotion. And as we're getting people going and they're averaging 1 a month, 2 a month because they're doing V marketing and getting better at it, eventually you're going to be where we want you to be at the CSI level. You're doing 2 to 3 a week. CSI, GSI level, 2 to 3 a week. If you're doing 2 to 3 a week and they're seeing how this works and they're enrolling and you're enrolling 2 people into the Bella Vita process with us in a 7-day period, your commissions double for the entire month. All right. Tanya and I have been working freaking hard, and I'm going to just talk about spousal support on this. If you've got a partner and one of you can set appointments for the other, do it. It helps. You know, Tanya sits down with me sometimes and she's like, hey, you're busting your butt. What can I do to help you? I'm like, you're already doing so much. She's like, well, what can I do? And I said, help me with the V marketing and set appointments. Just help me follow up with the students. Help me, get people on there. And it makes a huge difference. Okay, we do that with our team, right? But I'm going to tell you on the couples, if you can help your spouse to push towards your goals together and you're both in sync, it makes a huge difference. I can tell you if Tanya wasn't behind my vision of where I wanted to go and my goals were, if they didn't match with hers, it wouldn't be a happy place here. And I'm just very grateful, Tanya, that you see things the same way and we want the same stuff and we're pushing to make the world a better place together. So thank you. All right. Now, that being said, let's go to some screen share fun. We're going to do Dream Bigger and wow. Real quick, update real quick. I'm going to put this out there.
Yes. It's a brand new year, you guys. Let's start pushing really great on our anchor offers, because we've got some amazing anchors. And you know what's great about them? The payout is amazing. The payout is amazing. And you know what? If we've all been in that situation where like our bills are a little too much this time of year because of the holidays and also because of just the world in general right now. And you know what? We have a vehicle for you guys to push through to make money right now. Not in 5 years from now, not in 5 months. Now they get paid weekly, and it's totally worth it. And you guys, if you don't know, I always say, hi, my name is Tanya. I love wine, and that is tomorrow's call. I'll be on there. That's our first anchor offer. But our second one, I have grown to love just as much. I'm wearing one of the things here. And you guys, I suffer from migraines constantly. Every day I have a migraine. It's just a matter of how much it is. So I started wearing this, and they have diminished. What do you think? Half, Rory, or do you think more than that? My migraines.
Oh, it's more than half. I think here's the thing is, for you notice it because you just get a better quality of life, because you guys, she pushes through, but sometimes she's got to go lay down. And I know it, and this is not a new thing. It's been ongoing for a long time. It's just something she's had. And I just know they're real and severe, and she feels them coming on, but she started wearing it, and
really helped.
And she's
me.
just like, she just noticed, wait, I'm not having these headaches as much, and they're not as severe when she does have them.
Guys, my headaches are so bad that I actually track them every day on a scale of 1 to 10. I rate my headaches. So it's like it's just been amazing. And not only that, I've made a commitment to myself, and I'm going to challenge you guys to make a commitment for the next 60 days, 90 days to even try all the products that Velavita has to offer and see how it makes you feel. So I started doing this about, was it 30 days ago? I think I've been doing it, where I'm doing the youth. I love the youth. It's one of my favorite products. And I like the plus. It's not the best taste, but you just take it. And you guys, I'm weird because I don't want it to mess up my coffee, because I love coffee. So I just snap it and I have my coffee. But I have that. And then I'm once again starting with the Zleam. And you guys, I have started to, because I never was committed to it before. I just would take 1 or 2 here or there. And I've watched my husband lose over 50 pounds. So I decided it's time, girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's just been a month, but I have lost 10 pounds. So it's working. That's 6. And you guys, that's for somebody who's a more mature woman. I like to say I've aged well like wine, and we go through all those different hormonal changes. I've had babies. It's been hard on my body, just like everybody else, right? I've had sicknesses. And if it's working for me, and I'm one of the hardest people to lose weight, it will work for you. So I'm just really excited about it. And something I've struggled with my whole life. And so I'm really happy. So if you guys are not in Velavita, get in Velavita and let me know what you guys think of the products. But I just cannot believe it. And you guys, there's a brand new product coming out. I'm super excited about that as well. So I challenge you guys all. You'll hear me more about this on Saturday, but I challenge you all to start with the products now. Just take them. We take the youth in the morning, then about 10 minutes later, we have the plus with our coffee. And then we always wear this, go about our day. The end of the night, 30 minutes before we want to have some shut-eye, we'll snap our Zleam and head off to La La Land. And it's just amazing. The quality of life has been so much better for me. And I just can't even say enough. So sorry, I had to plug that because it's actually
that's
working.
Right. You guys, we have the vehicle, and you guys realize no one has what we have. Let's just start the year off with this, and we're gonna go to dream bigger. And that's what this is gonna lead off to. We've got this amazing performance blogging system. We got our anchors. We know how to market. We've got the right things to market. We've got the right vehicles to make the dreams happen. Okay. Now we're pushing our boundaries. Tanya and I, we want to help the world. I know we cover it. Niall does an amazing job for all the new people explaining where things are. And guess what? That's what we're doing. It's the path we're on. We don't detour from it. And we're just trying to get more and more people engaged in the success this allows us to have. And it's freaking amazing. It's never been this good. And going into this year, the stuff that we're bringing on, the education, the protection, Velavita keeps adding more stuff to it. You guys, we've got a very low overhead, very high potential. And then you look at the IBO and all the other things we add to people, and it's just amazing. Okay. And you guys, we listen to you, right? Like we had people say like, I wish you could do this over people over 69. And we're like, gosh, we really want to. It's just our parameters with the way we're set up. Then we get an alternative. We always are looking to solve problems. That's what marketers do. So let's look at some dream biggers. I went ahead and pulled some of the people that are here. We have so many entries. And what we're going to do is we're going to mark the date that we did it. So today's January 3rd. And I'm going to pull this up here on a share screen. Tanya and I are going to read it together with you guys. And we're going to manifest greatness for these people. We're going to do as many as we can. We're going to try to do these 3. And we're going to do more every Tuesday. All right. Next Tuesday, we have an update of a very high, awesome edition that we've added a while ago. We're revisiting it, and we're going to do more of these. All right. And we're going to do at least one every Tuesday. We're going to try to do 2 and 3. We want them to constantly be submitted. So if you haven't submitted yours, keep submitting it. We're going to go through them and just run through them. And hopefully we get so many that we got to catch up on a whole day of Saturdays to manifest. So we are manifesting that we're going to help you with positive vibes from the whole family to achieve your goals. And if they seem silly to you, we know they're big. You start out and you get going. And you want to get a pattern of success, and you want to be putting it out there. And when you declare it in writing and you declare it to the family that's wanting to support you with the positive energy, things happen. So let's have some fun with this first one, babe. I got it already. I'm going to share my screen. Gosh, I get so excited. You guys, we have so many submitted here. So we're doing the first one. It's Cynthia White's 9R6Y. And I'm going to go ahead and share it in the link there. And first and foremost, you guys, I want everybody to click on it. I don't know if they have Google AdSense, do not click the Google AdSense, but just visit her site, show some love, click around. But I want you guys to read this, and I want you guys to say the following, okay? And just say it out loud to yourselves. We're gonna say it, right? And I'm gonna put it here. So it's Cynthia White, okay? Cynthia White, I hope that your dreams come true even sooner than you're putting out there. This is awesome. That's fine. Something like that. I want it to come soon. I want it to come to you sooner than you're asking. I want the universe to make things work for you, and I want you to be inspired to build your business.
Oh, I love this.
It takes inspiration. Go ahead, babe.
No, I love the page.
Oh, the thing about it is you guys are getting freaking unbelievable at this. And it makes me proud as your teacher on this stuff. I'm just impressed with your writing skills, and you guys are getting better and better at it. And that vision that we had, if we could just get 8,000 active, pushing stuff out there, and the way that we do it, we could just change the way that Google pulls up. We could dominate. Well, we have so much more to accomplish. It's going the right direction. Everything we thought would happen is, and the vision's getting better, right? So dream bigger, you guys. And this is, I'm just going to go over some stuff on here. This is awesome. And you read the stuff down here and know what you want. I mean, you're putting very positive stuff out on here. And
I love that. I know I was born to soar to the highest level. Just saying that out loud. Wow. That's so much positivity, and the affirmation, and that the universal, you guys, there's really is something to affirmations and putting it out there. And just, I'm sure when you wrote that too, it's like, wow, but say it out loud too. And it's just amazing. I love it.
And right here, I love this right here. My why then was how to get out of the system that people created. And, we're taking note of this, and I want to see where this goes and then where we're going to be next year, right? We're doing an adjustment, and it'll be dream bigger. And then, and we're going to start adding some years and some stuff on this. And this is a long-term thing. Okay. So this one's here. I think I shared this link, right? I did. Okay. Now, and I'm gonna say it again. Cynthia White, I love what you've done on this. You've written this to an amazing Yoast level, I can tell. Very impressed. And I want to see you get Google AdSense right away. So that make sure you keep your stuff up there, submit on that. I want to see Google AdSense on here, so we're getting through that milestone. But this is a unique page for you. It's definitely helping your content. I'm going to just, because I'm Rory, I love that you added some different photos in here. And, I like how you've done stuff on here. Now, your category pages, I need you to change these. They need to look like an index, not a highlight advertising page. So it needs to look like this. And I'm putting this out there, and your instructor hopefully is hearing me too. I'll just go to rory3.com. You can look at any of ours, but if you look at beauty and cosmetics, the way it's indexed, whereas a clickable link, couple sentences, clickable link, it needs to be a heading 3 like this, not like a sales looking page. It's got to look uniform. It's a Google thing. Makes it easier. Other than that, your writing's amazing. If you need help with that, Cynthia, let us know. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Your other stuff, like I was looking at this earlier, and like you just got to just update the indexing, but you got the right direction. You just got to make it look like indexes. Okay, and if you need help with that, again, let us know. Your instructor's on top of things too, but let us know. Okay, I'm going to close that one down. Close that one down. And we're going to go to LaTanya Twitchell. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to share this with everybody. All right. And Cynthia, Lori Evans, who is an incredible instructor for you. She'll get with you on that stuff. And I will gladly help you if you want to get on there and go through it. Like you've got amazing writing. We just got to get the format better. That's it. Okay. Okay. And Lori, we can set up a meeting for that. Okay, awesome. This is LaTanya's, okay? And we're on your Dream Bigger page. We got dreams change, late teens, early adulthood. I love what you've done in this path. I'm going to just pull up something here. All right, and this is what I'm seeing in a lot of them. You're dreaming, you're asking for something that is just something you deserve, right? And I'm going to let everybody know you can push the boundaries of Dream Bigger to ask for overabundance, specifically overabundance. You deserve to have more because you're good people. And if you have more resources, you're just going to help more people with them. Remember, prayers alone prayers help, but prayers with resources, amazing things happen. Resources make it happen. And it's like intent is one thing, but actions with intent, that's how the world moves. And it's really good there. But I'm going to put on here, LaTanya, that you get everything you're asking for sooner than you're asking for it. And I want you to have overabundance and add that here. And I want you to realize you are worth even more and you need to dream even bigger than this, but get used to the habits. Ask for things as they come through, but don't be afraid to change this at any time and ask for more. You're asking the universe. I'm dreaming for a better, spell it out. Be extremely, what's the word, babe? Exact. You got to be very precise.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be him and Han about it. You be very deliberate in your words. Tanya, when we do the manifestation and we do the affirmations, right? The word usage is so important.
Yes, absolutely. I am. I love the word I am. I am successful. I am happy. I am where I want to be. It's the words I am. I love it. She says it here in the bottom. I am happy. She says it down at the very bottom, at the last paragraph there. I love it. And your why, you have a good why. You've listed your why in here. Not schedule a daily by an employer, but enjoy your own time. And you guys, when I quit the finance industry and was able to come here full time with my husband, it was a dream come true for me as well. So I absolutely understand that, because I was working 60-hour weeks sometimes to get what I needed to get done, and to be able to be full-time here. And then also it gave me more freedom with my children. So I absolutely understand that.
You guys are learning how to write, or you guys probably already did before, but man, it's really impressive. And okay, we're gonna do one more. We might get another one in. Oh, I was working on that. Let's see. So Jenny Post, my cousin.
Well done, Tanya. Jenny Post. Oh,
She's my cousin, babe.
what? Oh, that's
Related to
nice.
me through the Rickard side.
I think I do. Hey,
It's
sit in,
cuz.
Jenny.
It's so freaking awesome. The world's a small place. Look at this. And here's the thing is I looked over this, and I love this. Here are my new dreams. And I'm just going to highlight this.
Yeah.
All right. And I love what you put in here, Jenny. You are definitely getting this. And I'm going to press this for everybody too, is when you
Oh my
declare
gosh.
something out there, and you're manifesting it in writing, you need to declare it, and you need to act as if and accept it that you've received it. You got to act like it's already here. You know you deserve it, and you just feel it. It's there. And then you just go forward. And the more you do that, and the more you believe it, that energy just makes it happen. It's something that I was taught a long time ago, and I didn't quite understand it. It seemed like that just doesn't work. It can't be that simple. And I fought it, and I had an issue with, I always had abundance. I always had what I needed, because that's what I put out there. I didn't think I deserved to have more. I really didn't. It has to go back to childhood and things. And I finally went through a lot of self-development and had amazing mentors. They're like, Roy, you just got to get over this thing and ask for it. It's not going to happen unless you do. The universe is going to give you what you ask, and you just got to receive it and know it's coming and appreciate it. And one day it occurred to me, I have nothing to lose. So I just started doing that and believing it. And things just started falling into place, and it hasn't stopped ever since. It's something you just got to like take a leap there. And you can start with little things and build up. And then you're going to wonder, why didn't I do this before? It's there. But anyway, cuz let's go through this. To have
I
more
just
than enough
want to
money-
say though, the very
Right.
last one here, Jenny, to have an unlimited mind that is open to new ideas and possibilities permanently. That is an amazing affirmation right there, because our mind, and people don't understand that, that's what closes you down. That's what shuts your door. So I that's my favorite one right there, because with that one, everything else will follow, right? You just having your mind open and being teachable and being open to the possibilities of wonder. And I love that.
I mean, you've covered a lot of aspects of life, spiritual goals, obviously very nurturing goals, and also stuff for you, like you want to enjoy time freedom. Now, I'm gonna put this out to you as well, because Jenny, you need to be specific. Just to enjoy time freedom. Okay, what does that mean? The universe is going to take that as a general thing. Be very specific and purposeful, right? You need to have purposeful intent. You want to enjoy time freedom. What does that mean to you? What do you want that to do for you? Be very, very specific. I like the color blue. You put blue in things you've learned. I would just put enjoy time freedom and then be very specific in blue and put it out there. And I want you to achieve all this stuff faster than you think it's going to come. You deserve it. You know, to have more than enough money to travel wherever. You want to have overabundance, so you have money to travel whenever, wherever, and with whoever I choose at any time and any place. Like, be very specific, but overabundance. You need to declare that. You don't want more than enough. You want overabundance. You got to be very specific, and more than enough. That's more than enough. What's more than enough? A penny is more than enough. Be very specific. Overabundance.
Yeah, I love it.
Abundance means you have enough, and then some. Overabundance means you have way more than that, and you're overly asking. Overabundance is the word I was told to use, and it's been very phenomenal for me.
Yep.
To be able to spend time with my relatives and friends anytime, great.
That's very specific. I love it.
To be able to help anyone I wish in magnificent ways, great. But magnificent ways financially, spiritually, spell it out exactly. Magnificent ways, define the ways. We're going to get better and better at this. I mean, and you did an amazing job, but let's get even more specific. Yeah, and that last one, baby, is really good.
It's amazing. It's really, truthfully to me, Jenny, where everything else will follow, because like I said, a lot of people, and you guys, people don't even understand that their doubt closes them. You're going to get what you ask for. You're going to get what you truly believe. And so by changing your mind, and it takes training, it does, because you have developed a muscle of negativity. That's what I call it. And so to open it up, to develop your muscle of positivity, because thought is thought is something that we've trained ourselves to be, and training ourselves to think. So to me, just having that open mind, that is phenomenal, Jenny, and everything else will follow. And then you wanted, the other thing here is you want to visit temples of all the earth to broaden your horizons. You know what? Also space specific ones, like maybe go to the temple in India. They have the Taj Mahal there. Maybe that's something you'd want to go see and visit, and experience, and want to know all that. They want to be able to feel smell the jasmine in the air and all that, whatever you want. There's beautiful places all over the world. So yeah, I love it. I love it. And it's something that
I'm gonna be highlighting these three in Facebook and stuff, because I'm really proud of what you guys have done. But I'm just gonna throw out a little note, because you are definitely related to me. This is definitely hereditary right there.
Yeah, that's my darling husband.
Oh, love you, Jenny. All right. Okay, it's 8:00. I think we'll do one more.
Okay.
One more. And I went and picked another person, and they were not here tonight. And I don't want to do it unless you're here. I don't want to. So, we're going to do these long term. Like, this is something we want to do and focus on, and just share in with everybody. Okay. So let's see, babe. Oh, I'm gonna go down to the bottom. Look at you guys. Look at this. 171. Let's see. Have we picked on anybody specifically? So that's Donna's, Jennifer's. Okay. Let's do. Virginia Hoffman. Is she on? Let's do a search. Is she on? Virginia Hoffman. Is she on today? She's always. Yeah, there she is. Okay. We're doing Virginia's.
All right. Heading over there.
I'm going to post it for everybody. I'm going to put today's date. Okay. I haven't read this one yet, so we're going to all be reading this together. Another San Francisco Bay girl. That's freaking cool. Wow, you guys are putting a lot of. I love this. I'm in the wrong one. How did I do that? I was like, I've read this before. Okay, hold on. I'm like, I've read this before. Okay. Big dreams. Nice change on that. Like, this is like so familiar. Okay. Oh, you already started out great.
Yep. Sometimes we dream too small. Absolutely. By dreaming small, we set limits on ourselves. That's what she says, sets limits on our success, or our expectations are too high. I don't think they can be too high. I don't think you can be too high. Just sometimes it takes a path. For me, you guys, dreams are a path to our goals, right? So here's our dreams. Now, how are we going to achieve it? Because dream big, but then work your butt to get there. I was raised that you ask God and then you work your butt off to get it and help him along the way. So, I mean, that's, to me, you can never, but this is great though. You can never dream too big. But you know what I'm going to say, Virginia, maybe you meant your dreams do change along the way. So like your dreams, whatever they be, and not necessarily that you get there, And they change also on that pathway there. Sometimes something else becomes more relevant to you or more valuable and something else you want. So they do change.
I like your dreams. This is a pretty big dream.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow. Another chance, Animal Welfare Society. AC.
Dreaming big dreams and winning. I love it. I love it.
Is that
Come back. Refresh.
AWS. Another chance, Animal Welfare Society. Yeah, that is freaking, that's a great dream. I really like that dream. And you've been very specific, right? You want the wealth to donate to every shelter across the country. That's an overabundance. You can definitely add that in there. And I'm going to put this out there. Virginia, I want you to receive this. You deserve it. I want you to receive this, and I want you to receive it faster than you think you're going to. I want you to put it out there, and I want you to start. We've got the vehicle to make this happen, right? You just got to, find that spark. And the thing is the dream like this, that gives you the reason you're going to be pushing to do things that may not be comfortable, probably aren't comfortable, right? And that's the whole point, is we got to have that vision to go for it, to make it happen, right? And you've got an amazing dream, and that's a big dream. I like it. That is awesome. And just receive it. Know you've got to come in. You're going to be able to start doing all that, and know that you can start making that happen, and just follow the prompts to do so. And pretty soon you're going to be able to start donating to 1, 2, 10, 100. You'll be building it up. If you have 150 grand a month coming in, I don't know how many animal, shelters are out there, but 150 grand a month coming in, I've had this talk and discussion with a lot of friends. 20 grand a month, you can do just about everything. 30 grand, at some point you can only eat so much, you can only drive so much, you can only, you can invest and do other things, but anything over 30 grand, you have money to do other things. No matter what, at some point you can do everything, unless you have a bunch of kids. Okay, but if this is something, if you had 150 grand coming in, and 200 grand, 300 grand a month coming in, what could you do with that with your vision? You could really, be doing stuff, and you're gonna be able to pull a lot of people with you. That's a fun one. I say we do one more. I knew I'd like this, but let's see. I'm gonna do one in here. I'm gonna be a little bit. Let's see. Where's my search? Find. Let's see. There we go. 1/3/23. What do you think, babe?
Okay. Hey, Miss Ashley.
I've always liked her domain. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Oh,
There's her dad. I've seen him before. Look at that little thing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you guys, she has an amazing story. Wow.
Oh my gosh, look at her little guy. Oh my gosh. So stinking cute.
We got to get a new picture, Ashley. I'm telling you right now. Look at that stomach right there. Okay. Look at you, babe.
I'm looking at her children. They're beautiful.
Yeah. Wow.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Nothing is stronger as a wife other than your children, at least in my experience.
Jamaica, babe. She wants to get married on the beach
Yes.
of Jamaica. Look at
Love
that.
it, Ashley.
So these are very specific. This is good.
Oh.
Dream home, very specific. 7 bedrooms. I love this. Is good. And I want you to receive this way sooner than you think you're going to get it. I want you to start just realizing it's coming. You got it. And then just, you know what to do. You're doing it already. But man, this is awesome, Ashley. You deserve this. I mean, look at this.
Mm-hmm. I know. I saw it. I'm ahead of you. It's
You read faster than
phenomenal.
me.
That was a dream of mine too, Ashley. And we did it. Rory and I did it. And it was a lot of work, but we knew that it would come to us. And yeah, we just finished. Our daughter just graduated last year in May. So yeah, we're all done. Our youngest one. They want to go to school. We wanted the opportunity for them.
This is a good speech. Wow, Ashley, this is, wow. Yeah, good writing.
Well, Ashley, the next leadership for next year, for 2024, you're going to want to go. It's going to fill one of those dreams for you. And yes, I did say 2024, friends. I'm a planner. Way far. Niall talks about my planning. It's real. 2023 is all planned. I'm on to 24 now.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna put a thing out on here I'm gonna manifest this out in written form. I'll do it probably on my Facebook page. You guys, all of you, I mean, do I have them all here? Let's see. Where's that first one? Cynthia White. Cynthia's?
Cynthia and Jenny. Well, Cynthia, LaTanya, Jenny.
So Cynthia,
Virginia.
Jenny's, LaTanya's,
LaTanya, Jenny,
Virginia.
Virginia, and Ashley.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think so.
Six.
That's all.
Just 5. We did 5. We did 5 today. Okay. Okay, this is awesome, guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop my share. I'll put these out, and this is fun. Okay, so we've got a lot happening every Tuesday. We're gonna be focused on pushing people's dreams. We've got everything in place. Let's go make it happen, right? And I'm gonna just stress the schedule. You guys, we are doing things. Now, the one thing that's not on the schedule is something very important, and that is our SD 101 BRT trainings to work the SDs and 101 leads that we have. And that's Monday through Friday on RRR247 calls. If you don't know how to do the BRT or you're scared to do it, it's a big thing. We talked with the instructors yesterday, and so something came up. The number one fear of humankind, the number one fear is not sharks, it's not spiders, it's public speaking in front of a group. It's the number one fear. And so I get how that translates, and it's really hard to, we talk about picking up the phone as 5,000 pounds. This is why we dream bigger, because we've got the vehicle to get there. Having a dream and no plan to make the dream happen, that's not okay. We have the vehicle to make every dream happen. Big things are in reach when you've got the right vehicles to do it. You just got to receive and take advantage of it. Tanya and I have been so blessed. The path has been led to us to where we could create the marketing that's paid for you that makes no excuses possible. There's no excuses anymore. But I do understand to get over that fear. It's a real fear people have. Not everybody thrives on being in front of everybody. And it's something that, we talk about this in a lot of things. You got to, some people like to be the center, some like to be behind the scenes. We attract a lot of introverts, and that's awesome. But you got to get yourself to be uncomfortable, because when you are uncomfortable and you're doing things that are going to push your boundaries, that's where change is going to happen.
You guys, you've lived your life doing the same thing, so you got to push yourself out. You've done the same thing over and over and over again, right? And it hasn't got you where you wanted to be. So it's time. It's time.
You guys, I watched Tanya, she's watched me push the comfort zones.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where growth happens. You're going to hear it over and over again, because it's a shared truth. And we wanted to support you guys in it, because we want you to have all this stuff. You deserve it. We all deserve to have overabundance and be able to have an amazing life and everything we want. There's too many resources around this planet not for us to enjoy everything. We should see every corner of the world if we want to, over and over again.
Yeah.
No such thing as once in a lifetime opportunities. It's whenever we want to go opportunities. We all deserve it. Let's make it happen. We love doing this with you guys. I'm gonna tell you this. We've got so much coming. Don't miss a Tuesday. Bring family and friends here. We're gonna share some stuff, and I think it's good for people to see like a lot of the dream stuff. We're gonna really enjoy it. And then I think it's not a coincidence that the IBO just opened up 200 more slots. Let's go bless some people. God bless you guys. Love you all.